Welcome back, everybody. It's all about Fat Tuesday today, so we're doing some really fun New Orleans-inspired recipes. And when it comes to that type of cooking, this guy, he knows what he's doing. This is Ace Champion. He teaches local cooking classes. He's an area chef. He's written a cookbook. And your family from? You grew up in that area?
Yep. I'm actually part Creole. Yep. My family was my mom was originated from New Orleans, and my dad was actually originated from Arcadia. So then I actually migrated here about 9 years ago, right after Hurricane Katrina.
Really?
Yep, been here ever since.
The great thing is that his cooking inspires a lot of family recipes. So I'm real excited about this chocolate bourbon pecan pie that was your
Yeah, one of my aunt's recipes.
Very cool. So we're going to do a new twist on that. We're also going to do a new twist on jambalaya. I think, jambalaya is a pretty simple recipe. You kind of throw a bunch of stuff in a pot, let it simmer. But it doesn't always turn out. So this is going to be another way that you can try and do it. Sometimes that rice gets a little mushy, you know?
It is, and mainly every jambalaya that you're going to get, traditionally they're going to put everything together, but then you're going to lose that pretty presentation. You're like, where are all the peppers and all the Trinity mix in it? Well, they kind of cooked it all through. So if you do it separately, you can get the rice exactly how you want it, and you can get the vegetables exactly how you want it. Then you marry them both together, and you have a beautiful jambalaya plate.
And it's still going to taste yummy. So,
oh yeah,
all right,
definitely.
Let's back everybody up and tell everybody what we've done at this point.
Well, right now we just got our wild rice blend mix.
So a box of wild rice blend.
It's Zataran's blend.
Okay.
It's basically just enriched rice. The beautiful thing about this is it's part cooked, so you don't have to spend the hours cooking the white rice and then the wild rice and then mix them together.
Okay.
It kind of speeds up the process
Do you
a lot.
cook it according to package directions?
Yes, the only thing did different is I use chicken stock
instead of the water. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And then I just added a little bit of a Cajun season and just a touch of hot sauce.
Okay. All right. So there you go. So this is done doing its thing. Now we're going to get to work on the sausage and the peppers and my favorite part of jambalaya. So you brought along your favorite sausage here.
Before we get started, I got something for you.
Thank you.
You gotta have your Mardi Gras beef.
I know. When I was dressing for today, I didn't look. Well, at least I got the yellow going. So thank you. I needed that. I needed that. Very nice.
Pleasure's mine. Well, the first thing you want to do is get the right kind of sausage, and I'm using Usingers. You can get this at Festival Top Shelf, simply because it's really meaty, and it's probably the closest you're going to get to authentic andouille sausage.
So exciting, though, that we can even buy it locally at all.
Oh, definitely.
Because it used to be one of those things, if you wanted it, you'd have to mail order it. And, of course, you can mail order some fabulous sausages from New Orleans. But in a pinch, this stuff works great.
Yeah, if you just want to get the skillet started.
Yep.
On the high.
Hot, you know, a little oil in there?
Oil,
okay,
yep.
You got that.
And I'll go ahead and get these sliced up.
This looks like a pretty quick fix, too.
It is. And the beautiful thing about it is when you get the rice to the right consistency, you can use this and have it left over for tomorrow, and it doesn't have that mushy flavor.
Love it.
So all I'm doing is I'm slicing the sausage in half. This is strictly for presentation, and I'm going to cut it on a bias.
Okay.
And just slice them down.
Now Ace is doing a cooking class tomorrow night. If you are not in the mood to party tonight, you can do it tomorrow night. Where are you going to be? I'm
at Captain's Walk Winery.
Okay.
That's on Cook Street in Green Bay. And that's Taste of French Quarter.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah.
So call and reserve your spot, or?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Call. You can go onto my website, and all the information is on there, too, as well. Or you can call Captain's Walk directly.
So Ace is slicing it all pretty, but you could just dice it up, chop it up, whatever.
And this way, it's for presentation a little bit, and the fact that it's the way it's cut, it's going to be easier to saute versus traditional circles. You got to pretty much flip them in order for them to be cooked on both sides.
That's a great tip, really good tip. All right, so finish the sausage. Also, he wants to give a shout out. Ace works at a.
Oh yeah, Golden Living. How you guys at Golden Living? I know you guys are watching, waiting on me to come cook you guys some dinner tonight.
Yep, thanks for letting them off on our show today. So thanks, everybody, and thanks for watching.
And then we're just going to go ahead and get our peppers mixed up.
Okay, so the Trinity, for people who don't know.
The Trinity is the bell pepper, the onion, and the celery. And that's pretty much all across the board on your traditional Creole and Cajun cooking.
Yeah, pretty much.
All your gumbos.
Yep. Any recipe in New Orleans, just about, that's got that kind of background, is going to start with they call the Holy Trinity, which is onions, peppers, and celery. So.
Super healthy for you.
And it's just got great flavor.
Yes, it does. I'm just going to do a little red pepper with that.
So how do you know when to put the pepper in?
Well, you want the sausage to kind of get that like caramelized sear.
A little color.
Yep.
Okay.
And once it gets a little bit of color, then you know you can add the peppers in.
Okay, great. So we'll give it a minute or so. Still not quite there yet. But I can see you got that rice ahead of time. This is super quick.
It is. It is. And what I try and teach my students when I get there is try and have as much as your prep work done before your guest arrives, so
Yeah.
you don't have all that anxiety in the kitchen.
Yeah, very true. That's not fun.
No, it's not.
We're going to do the celery that way too. Very pretty.
Yep. And a couple of these are like Asian cuts, but I mean, I'm an infuser, so
Yep.
why can't I use Asian cuts with everything
Yep.
like that? Just give that a little stir.
And you can see it's already starting to get a little bit brown,
Yeah, it is.
which is yummy. That's what makes it. Taking the time to brown that sausage just a minute makes all the difference in the world. And the rendering from that, the fat is just going to flavor this up
Most
so
definitely.
much. Yeah.
Most
Oh,
definitely.
that smells good.
So we'll go ahead and add in our pepper mix.
Okay.
Now, as you mix that up, I'll go ahead and get our garlic chopped, which would be
Okay.
the last thing we want to add.
What about the
into
onion?
it.
Does the onion go in
Oh,
now?
there we go.
Yep.
Good
I knew
call.
we're missing part of that trinity.
There
And
you
you're
go.
using red onion. Any reason you like red or other?
They're a little bit sweeter.
Okay.
They're less mild, so they're
Okay.
not as potent as
Okay.
the yellow onions.
Okay.
I always use red onions, and you get the color with
Yeah,
it too as
very
well.
true.
And just the
Oh, it
garlic, I'm
smells
just
so
going to
good.
give it a
Yep.
slice, turn it, slice it again.
So we're going to let this cook a few minutes. Ace is going to add the garlic, then just basically some Cajun seasoning and some hot sauce.
Yeah, you can go ahead and add that to
Yeah,
that right
this is
there.
my favorite hot sauce. I love this stuff, Cajun Sunshine. And then we're going to plate this just on top of the rice.
We'll let you
mix it together?
Yep, we'll
Okay.
mix it all together.
All right, so we'll let this do its thing a little bit. In goes our fresh garlic. We'll let that cook a minute. And when we come back, we'll finish the dish. And Ace is going to stick around. He's got his aunt's chocolate pecan pie with a little bourbon in there.
Yep.
And white
then we're actually
chocolate.
going to make a white chocolate ganache to go over there with
Oh
a little
my
bit more bourbon in there.
Goodness, that sounds
So-
amazing. Coming up, some over-the-top cupcakes too. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back.